Hey guys, Wels Knight here, and welcome to Into the Breach. Some of you probably guessed I was going to be playing this, and you would be correct. This is the latest game from Subset Games, the creator of FTL, Faster Than Light, which is a game that I have played a lot of in the past and loved very much, and I'm super excited for this. It's kind of a, I don't want to call it a roguelike, but it has some roguelike aspects. We're going to start a new game. Humanity destroyed, Vec threat unstoppable, mission failed. Basically, the world has been taken over by Vec, the Vec. They are evil aliens, and we have these mechs that we use to attack stuff. Let's see. We'll take Ralph Carlson. I have played this a little bit, just to kind of get a feel for it and how the controls work and everything like that. We start with our little squad of mechs here. There's a combat, a cannon, and an artillery mech. Eventually, you will unlock more mechs by completing achievements, essentially. And then on top of that, eventually, as you have these mechs unlocked, you can actually make a customized squad that has whatever mechs you want. You can pick 3 from all the different mechs that you have unlocked. Think of the replayability there. It's going to be awesome. Now, much like FTL, I think easy is kind of like your normal difficulty. Normal is hard, and hard is like, you've got to be kidding me. So we're going to play on easy mode, at least for starters. We'll maybe upgrade that later. Let's go ahead and start the game, and we'll kind of walk through this. So we land, we start out with 1 island unlocked. In order to unlock all the other stuff, we need to beat each of these, and then we can play these different islands on any future campaign. So we'll start out with Archive Inc. The bad news is the Vec are overrunning our island, putting refugees and historical artifacts at risk. The good news is we have old Earth military artifacts that can help in the fight. So basically, we're time travelers. We're going back in time to try and, like, stop the Vec while we still can. Let's see. I think we want to go Restoration Center first. So basically, there's different wards. Your power grid is up here, and this is kind of like your overall health. If you played FTL, this is like your hull. If this reaches 0, you lose. And this power grid is for the entire island. So it's very important to keep that high. The little lightning bolt icons here will add power to your power grid. The stars will give you corporate reputation, which you can use to purchase stuff once you complete the entire island, upgrades and things like that. And then you can get reactor cores, which will be used for upgrading your mechs. As far as your mechs, you have different abilities and things, and they do all sorts of stuff. But let's start with the Restoration Center. We're going to defend the train, or at least attempt to. I will deploy this guy here. I don't think where we deploy to start with matters that much. But we'll start like this, and it's kind of a turn-based strategy game. So like a turn-based tactical strategy game even, much like Fire Emblem, for example. So we have a couple options. These little emerging spots, on the next turn, more Vec are going to spawn there. These guys are bad. We can see what they're going to do. So this guy's going to attack our power grid. We want to prevent that from happening. We also need to protect the train, and we want to make sure that we don't take damage very much either. So there's a couple ways we can go about doing this. I'm thinking the first thing to do, let's move our tank to here and shoot this guy into the water. So he is now waterlogged. And then I think, ooh, I'd love to push this guy into the water somehow. Can we? Oh, I know how we can do this. We'll push him like so with a punch. And then we'll take this. We'll move the artillery to here. And that will push him into the water. So there we go. That Vec is destroyed. We're going to have 2 more popping up next turn. But we took no damage, and our power grid took no damage, and the train has been defended. So now these guys are all going to move. And we have some problems here. These guys are both attacking my tank, which I'm actually fine with. This guy has my tank captured, so in order to allow my tank to move, not to take an action, but to move, I need to get rid of this guy. So we could push him into the water and kill him. We also need to defend the train. That's very, very important. So maybe what we should do... Yeah, let's just keep this real simple. It's okay to take a little bit of damage on your mechs. That's fine. This is the only spot where another Vec is spawning. So I'm going to move Ralph over here. And if I put him on top of this spawning spot, I'll take 1 damage, but I'll prevent the new Vec from spawning in. And then I think this guy, we'll move him to here. Fire the artillery. That's going to push this guy into the mountain, which means he'll take 1 damage. My tank is going to get hit for 1, which is fine. And this guy hasn't taken any actions, but there's no need to. He's not damaged or anything like that. You can repair your mechs as an action. So now we just basically need to prevent this guy from dying. Or we just need to kill this dude. We'll knock him into the water. End the turn. And the train has been defended. And we're good. So mission complete. So we protected some citizens. We got 2 corporate reputation. And we have finished this one. So now we got to do the storage vaults. Tidal waves. Kill at least 5 enemies. Protect the emergency batteries. Okay, we can do this. So tidal waves are going to be over here. Tile will become water at the start of the enemy turn. Okay, let's put you here, and we'll put our artillery back here. And we'll see how these guys move. We need to protect... these are the emergency batteries right here. So we got to protect this. We got to kill at least 5 enemies. Should be doable. So now the question is, how do we want to move these? We want to get rid of this guy for sure. So I think what we're going to do, we'll punch this guy. I'd really like to... It is also possible to move. Yeah, let's do this. So we'll fire this guy, put him on top of the spawning spot. So he's not going to take any damage. Or he will die when the other enemy, like, pops up. Because it causes 1 damage when you're standing on top of one of these Vex spawning tiles. Or we could just kill him now. I think I'm actually just going to leave my artillery where it is. And we'll just end the turn right there. None of these attacks are going to hit me. Okay, and then this is an enemy that buffs all nearby enemies. So we want to make sure that this thing dies, and quickly. So let's go, and this is all tidal waves, so we don't want to be standing on top of this. We can pretty easily... Let's see. Let's bring you here. We'll kill this guy. That one's done. We need to kill more enemies, though. So actually, we need all these Vec to pop up. Like, that needs to be a thing. So let's bring the tank here. Shoot that. And then we'll put the artillery here and finish it off. Because we need these Vec to spawn in. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to kill enough enemies to complete our next objective. Yeah, because there's only 2 enemies left. So these guys got to go. We need to kill both these enemies this turn. Very important. How are we going to do that, though? We can cause 1 damage to... Let's see. If I hit this guy, that'll cause 1. It'll push him here. I don't think... The other alternative, I mean, I'd love to push this guy into the water. Oh, no, I see how we can do this. So we'll put him here. We'll push these guys into each other. And then we can bring you here, shoot you. It's okay for our mechs to go in the water. They just can't take any actions when they're in the water. And then we'll kill that one off. That way we've killed all 5 enemies, and we're good. Some units are immune to water. Some units, if they go for a swim, they will instantly die. So we have survived, completed all the objectives again. That gives us 1 power grid and 1 more corporate rep. And then I think we probably want to go to Old Town. You're not able to do an entire island. You have to pick and choose the missions. I think it's like you could do all but 3 or something along those lines. Let's go like this. Ah, and there's a pod incoming. Pods, if you secure them, if you either make sure they don't get destroyed before the end of the battle, or if you either secure them by stepping on them, or make sure they survive to the end of the battle, you get some extra resources, which is pretty useful. So let's think about this. We need this guy to die. So I can't reach there, unfortunately. So we could move you here. What happens to these? Bombs will instantly drop there, killing all units. Okay, so make sure that we're not in these tiles at the end of the turn. That would be very bad. When does that happen? Does that happen at the start? You can see attack order. So the environment, so basically the environmental stuff, these bombs, that's going to happen before the enemies take any actions whatsoever. So this guy's going to die before he has a chance to actually attack. So what we can do, let's move our tank here. That'll secure the time pod. This guy's going to die before he can attack the power grid. We'll move this over here and shoot him. And then we'll move you to here and finish that guy off. And then we'll end the turn. And this dude's dead from the bombs. And now we've got more enemies to worry about. Where's that guy going? Over here? Okay, this is fine. Definitely want this thing to die if possible. Oh, and we need to kill at least 5 enemies as well. So let's think about this. We could use artillery to make sure that this guy ends up in the bombed region. And you can move before you actually take any actions. So let's do that. That'll push him. And then we can do that, like so. And then we'll just shoot this guy once. So this guy's gonna die from the bombs. This guy should be dead next turn. And he's gonna die from the bombs as well. So yeah, we're good. We're good to go. And I can't take I can't shoot with him if he's in the water. So we want to finish this guy off. We want to get you out of the way. Let's move you here. Shoot that. And then we'll move you on top of this spawning spot. And you, I suppose we can just shoot him. There's really no reason not to. I mean, there's not really a reason to shoot him either, but he's going to die from bombs. That should complete the bonus objective. So 5 enemies destroyed. And then we just got to finish this guy off, and then we win. So, I think what we will do is move you to here, shoot you, and then we'll bring you... actually, we'll just kill you with the tank. There we go. Now we end the turn, and we win. The big thing here that I've kind of noticed from playing this is that your objective is to just hold out. You got that timer that ticks down however many turns you have left, and the big thing is you just need to hang on until that timer ends. It's not necessarily all about killing all the enemies and all that kind of stuff, but we recovered pod, which is going to give us a reactor core. We can use that to upgrade our mechs. So if I want to upgrade my cannon mech, for example, I can install a reactor core, which will essentially give me one more power that I could use for like more health, more movement, etc., etc. I don't think I really have anything here. Maybe buildings immune. That could be worth it. Let's do that on our artillery guy. And then let's do Antiquity Row. And I think this is the last mission we can do on the island. Actually, let's move him back here. There we go. So we want to defend the dam, or we want to destroy the dam. So that would be 2 damage to the dam would destroy it. And then it will flood a fairly significant area. So I think if we go here and shoot the dam, and then we move you here and punch the dam, that'll flood all of this, which does not actually kill any of the enemies. Okay, I thought it would. I thought it would kill this guy, but I guess he's technically floating or whatever. So let's move this guy back 1 and shoot this guy once. Dam is destroyed. So our other goal here is don't take mech damage more than 4, which actually is quite a lot, so we should be fine there. And then prevent any power grid damage as well. That's our big overarching goals here. So I'm thinking this guy needs to die. Unfortunately, half my guys are in the water right now. Want to push him out of the way. Let's think about, well, we could actually... We could move you here. Oh, you can't reach. Okay, so shift will allow you to undo your move. Because I could push him into this guy. Right? We could do something like this. They'll both take 1 damage. We can move you to here. And push this guy out of the way so he's not attacking my power grid. And then maybe... I don't want to push this guy into my artillery. But I will prevent another Vec from spawning, because these guys are almost all dead. I'm going to take 1 mech damage, but that's okay. I can take 4 before this battle is over. And once we do that, we should be pretty much set. This guy, as soon as he dies, will be good. Okay, they're spawning more Vex over here. So let's see. This guy we want to kill. So let's punch him. That kills those 2 enemies, actually. I'm just going to move this tank to here. And we'll just shoot him like that. And then I'll put my artillery right there. And then we will end the turn. So I'm going to take 1 more mech damage, because this enemy was blocked. But now, we've got some plays. So we're going to move you here, knock this dude in the water. He's been waterlogged. And then we'll move you back and repair. Oh, and actually, that took 1 off the counter. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. And then we can just end the turn, because he's attacking nothing. And that's the end. And we win. Completed both bonus objectives. Got a couple more corporate rep. There we go. And now, there we go. Warning seismic activity. So now we fight the final battle for this island. So let's go ahead and fight corporate HQ. We need to destroy the Hornet Leader and protect the corporate tower. Here's the corporate tower. Here's the Hornet Leader. So let's kind of do something like that. Tank on one side, punchy guy on the other side. Yeah. This guy's bad juju, so we got to be fairly careful. Okay. So let's think about this. We can't let the corporate tower be destroyed. How much move? This guy can move 3. So I think what we probably want to do here is move our artillery to here. Shoot this guy. Move you to here. Punch that guy. So that's 3 damage to the Hornet Leader. And then I'm just going to take the tank and shoot that guy out of the way. And then end the turn. That way he's not damaging our power grid. Got more Vex spawning in, but that's fine. All right, we got another corporate guy here. This guy actually could be a little bit of a problem. He's actually positioned fairly badly. So let's see here. We won't kill him. Because I'm thinking I want to put the artillery here, which will push him out of the way. So let's do that. That pushes this guy. It doesn't damage this because I took that ability where it doesn't damage buildings. And this won't kill him, but it'll get him real close. And then you get pushed there. So I take no damage. And now I'd say we're in a good spot. Hornet Leader's almost dead. We have quite a few Vec over here to kind of deal with, but we'll be fine. And they're both attacking this. So let's see. And you can't reach anything, unfortunately. I think our power grid is going to take some damage here. I don't think there's any way to avoid it. Because I can't get to this guy, unfortunately. The Wasp I can kill. But I don't have the movement range. So let's do this. Let's... actually, that's a bad plan. Just kidding. I really want this guy to die. But I really don't want to... Tell you what. You shoot that. It'll cause 1 damage to each. The power grid's still going to get hit once, but that's fine. We'll punch you into the mountain and kill him. This guy is leveled up, which is great. Which means my mech now has more HP. And then we'll move our artillery over here. And then end the turn. And unfortunately, this power grid is going to take a little bit of damage, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. So then the other question becomes... Let's see. We could push him... Because I'm kind of thinking we move you here. We bring you to here. And do one of those, which pushes this guy out of the way. City, again, doesn't take damage because... Oh, yeah. And then we can push him, which means this guy's actually going to attack his own guy. Because once their, like, moves are set, they're, like, locked into it. They can't change, regardless of, you know, where they move. But there we go. We win. We did take 1 power grid damage, but we completed all the bonus objectives. Gives us more corporate rep. This guy was promoted, so he gets more mech HP, which is great. And then we can choose different abilities. Deploy a small tank to help. Gain a new pilot. Or get grid defense. I think I'm going to take the pilot. That seems pretty good. And then we want to spend rep. Any rep that we don't spend is lost. So you do want to spend all of it. Stab multiple tiles and push the farthest hit tile. So it's a spear weapon. Projectile that does... Oh, okay. Does more damage to enemies that are farther away. Interesting. So it could do... that would be for, like, our tank. Science class weapon does nothing for us. We have 8 rep. So I think we'll want to give them the armored mech. Probably to the tank, honestly. So let's sell that guy. We'll go here. Put you on the cannon mech. Okay, so now we have 9 rep. And I think we want to buy... I'm really tempted to buy this brute class weapon. The rail cannon. Does up to 2 damage, which is pretty sweet. So we could go like here, buy a power core, buy 2 power cores and then 1 grid power. Then we can go to our mechs, right? And we say, I want this. Install that and give me the Taurus cannon. I mean, is there any reason to have both? I guess so. And let's actually do that. Or we could unpower this and say, hey, you now have the rail cannon, and it does up to 3 damage, depending on how far away you are, which is pretty awesome. That would be all of our power cells, but I think that's worth it, honestly. Yeah, I'm good with that. All right, so now we leave. We now have 1, like, super powerful mech. Let's do the RST Corporation Island. And I think we want to go this way, because it looks like there are larger rewards here. Well, maybe. We're not going to be able to do all of these. We probably want to do this one, and this one. So let's go here. Destroy at least 2 mountains, kill at least 5 enemies. Okay. So we'll put you, and you. And remember that our tank now is set up so that it does more damage to enemies that are farther away. So let's look at these mountains and just see what... Damage twice to destroy a mountain. Okay, so that's fine. So we can move you here. Or better, yeah. I see how we're doing this. So put you here, punch that, right? Then we're gonna move you here. Shoot this. That gets rid of this dude's... Oh, it doesn't get rid of his armor. It's fine, though, because there's this smoke tile here, which means that he can't actually hit me, I thought. Maybe not. And then you knock that guy into the mountain. That destroys one of the mountains and deals 1 more damage to him. This guy's going to get hit for... Oh, it's going to push me into the thing, though. Okay, so we misplayed this a little bit. So the other thing we could do is we can actually reset the turn and go back in time. We could do that once per battle. So if we mess things up, we have an opportunity to essentially make it better. So I think maybe what we should do... What buff is this providing? All other mech will explode on death, dealing 1 damage to adjacent tiles. So we could bring you here, do 0 damage, but would do 1 damage because he'd be being pushed into this guy. I'd really like to kill this guy on this turn. I'd also really like to destroy this mountain over here as well. So let's think about this. I suppose we could push him. Yeah, so here's what I'm thinking. Let's do this. Push you. Oh, he just charges forever. Of course he does. That's annoying. Okay, fine. So, bring you... That's super annoying. We could push you, we could kill this guy. And then if I move you here, that will almost kill this. I'm still going to take a little power grid damage, but I don't think that's that big of a deal. And then we only need to destroy 2 mountains. So each of these ones over here only needs 1 more damage. And this guy's almost dead. So maybe not the best play there, but I think it's okay. This guy needs to die. This guy's jumping, which is fine. Let's put you here and punch you onto the thing. I don't have a way to get to this guy at all. So I want to just push him out. We'll do this. And then he's going to destroy a mountain. And then we can move you here. Yeah. Actually, that way we don't take damage. This will totally work. I still need to kill more enemies. And I need to destroy 1 more mountain. But I think we're going to be fine. Okay. So, let's see here. Let's look at the attack order. So this guy's going to attack first. He would kill this guy right here. Right? No, he only does 1 damage, so he would not. But he would attack. So here's what I'm thinking. I think we move this. Yeah. So let's move you to here. We can destroy that. That takes care of that bonus objective. So we've killed 2 mountains. Then we can bring you. Oh, that's right. He can only move 3. It's fine. We'll do this. We'll punch this guy. He's dead. And then we'll move you and finish that guy off. We take no damage. We should be good. I think we're good. Cool. All right, so let's see. What do we got here? We got a 3. This guy definitely, man, we got a lot of enemies here that are going to cause us some issues. So I'm kind of thinking we want to move these different enemies around. Like, I think this is the last turn. I do need to kill 1, though, come to think of it. One of these needs to die. And I don't think... Is there any way for me to do this without taking power grid damage? Because I can move this guy out of the way easily enough. That's fine. Yes, I see how I can do this. So you go here, push that dude out of the way. Then we take you and push that guy to here. And then we take you, and that will kill that enemy. And then we end the turn. We've killed 5 enemies. We've completed everything, and we're good. Nice. Objectives complete. We get our nice bonuses for more rep. So that's all done. And then I think we want to do the Gamma Trench over here. Defend the Earth Mover, block Vex spawning 3 times, and protect the coal plant. Okay. We will put you here. Put you here. Put you here. Although I suppose I could just have him going along this axis. Ah, there's a pod incoming as well. Okay. We want to secure that for sure. We can give our tank a little bit of free range here to do some good things. So what we could do, let's see, he's leaping. We also need to block Vex spawning 3 times. I'm trying to think. Let's see, if we push you onto this spot. That will block Vex spawning. So let's go like so. Okay. Then we can bring you to here. And punch this guy. Oh, he can still... Really? I disagree with that. He can attack across this void? Apparently so. Apparently he can just run across the void. I think. Maybe we should science that a little bit and just see if that's actually the case. All I have left is my tank. So I think what we'll do is take you here. We're just going to push this guy out of the way. Let's end the turn. Let's see if that actually works. Can he actually attack? Oh, it's a shot. So yes. Yes, he can. I thought he was charging. I see. Well, that makes sense then. We did block one Vex spawn. We've got another one we can block over here. Two more, actually. So let's move you to there. That'll block another Vec. Then we'll bring you to here. Kill that one. So they're both dead. Then we'll put you here and just blow that guy up. Oh no, they destroyed the pod. Okay, so I messed this up. Let's reset. So it's not if they stand on it, it's that they attack the pod. That's good to know. I didn't know that before. That's fine. So that means this dude needs to die. So let's see. Yeah, this guy needs to die, like, immediately. So let's move you here. We'll move this guy to here. Destroy this. All right, that way these guys won't explode when they die. Then we'll take you and attack this guy. And then we'll use our tank with its super attack to finish off that guy. Now, unfortunately, we're not blocking any Vex spawns. So we still need to block... We need to block 2 Vex spawns on this turn, essentially. So hopefully there will be 2. There's 1, 2. Okay, good. So we're gonna be fine. And actually, we can just put you here. We can put you there. That'll block both the Vex spawns we need. And then we'll just put this guy here and do one of those. And that way, we take no damage. Everything is protected. And we block our 2 Vex spawns. And then we just need to hold on for like one more turn. And then we're good. Sweet. So, let's think about this for a minute. I can't reach you. We can just push this guy out of the way. In fact, if we take you and do that, that'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because then this guy doesn't hit anything, this guy doesn't hit anything. We can bring you over here and just punch you and kill you. And we're going to bring you down here and kill you. And then we're good. It's kind of an interesting game. We get like this kind of almost like a chess-like feel. There's a lot of strategy and very position dependent and stuff like that. I'm, you know, we've taken some power grid damage that I'm not super happy about, but I think it's worth it. Brute class, grapple. Okay, cool. So I got a little bit of a weapon. This guy has been promoted. Is that our cannon mech guy? Yeah, cannon mech. So our brute now has more HP. So let's actually put the grappling hook here and just kind of put aside the Taurus cannon, because this thing doesn't require shield power. But it'll allow me to pull enemies, which is fairly useful. And I do have one reactor core. I would like to use that to upgrade Dash, I think, when the time comes. Let's do the Rust District over here. Defend the terraformer. Terraform the grassland back to desert. Okay, so that's fine. We can do this. Put Brute, Tank. Actually, there are... You know what? Let's do it this way. Okay. So that will work. And then there's the terraformer. This thing will eradicate all life in a little square, like so. So we don't want to use it right here because it would kill all of our guys. But we can do this. That dude's dead. Nice and easy. We can put you on top of the spawning space. We can move you to here. And we can bring you over here and kill that guy. So that's all taken care of. Our artillery is going to take 1 damage from blocking that spawn, but that's okay. And then we can take our terraformer, terraform that. That kills a Vec. And I think we can actually just camp on top of all these guys, and we'll repair this guy so he can camp. That'll block all Vec spawns. So then we got a fairly nice, easy turn. We'll take this and do that. All terraformed, quite nice. And then I think we'll go over here. Like so. We'll move that one to here. Like so. And like so. So we'll block these 3 spawns. My hope being that these guys will stay, like, along the water and I can just push them into the ocean. Maybe not quite as easy as I thought, but it should be fine. Yeah, you can't really do anything there. So let's do that. You terraform this last bit. And then I think we'll go this guy. Push you. How much HP do you have? Like, I could move you here. That wouldn't kill you, though. But this is the last turn, so it really doesn't matter. So we'll just do it this way. He's going to attack nothing. Or he just charges directly into the water. Even better. But we have again completed all the bonus objectives. Secured another region. Gives us some more corporate rep that we can use to spend on stuff. And then do we want to go Red Sands? Or do we want to go Crafter Bay? I think we want to go Red Sands for more mech. Or for more corporate rep, I should say. Let's put you here. Actually, no. Let's put you here. Artillery here, tank here. Confirm. My thinking being that maybe I can push some of these guys into water or something. Like this guy. That's a perfect opportunity to push someone. So let's see. I want this guy to die for sure. So what we could do... That'll kill this guy. Oh, but then I'm not blocking the spawn. That's right, because I can't shoot through my own guys. Bring my artillery over here. Do one of those. He's going to jump into the water. So I think I can just go over here and end the turn. Would love to get my artillery a little bit more HP, just so he doesn't only have 2 health, but We'll get that eventually. Oh, he didn't jump into the water? Excuse me? I thought they always jumped into the water. Okay, well, fine. So let's see. You can kill this guy. What's our attack order? This guy will attack first. Yeah, we got a couple of issues here. If I move you here, that's only going to do 2. So we could push you over here. Yeah, I see how we're going to do this. We're going to push you like so, right? That way he's not attacking anything. And then we'll move you like that. And that way he's not attacking anything important either. That'll work. Then we only have to defend the train for 1 more turn. And we're set. And this guy's pretty damaged. This guy's fairly damaged. So let's see. Oh, you can't reach anything. That's unfortunate. So I guess, let's see, you have 2 HP. I'm just trying to think how I can prevent all power damage and everything else. This is the only one that's attacking the train. So I suppose I could push him into this. Yeah, I see our play. We'll take a little mech damage, but that's fine. It's okay to take mech damage. That heals between battles. So that's fine. We'll move this guy here, and we'll push him that way. And that way we take no power grid damage and we don't get flung into anything. And then we end the turn. Some of these guys attack each other. And we're good. We win. And then I think we can do 1 more mission on this island, or that might have been the last one. Nope, that was the last one. All right, so now we fight the final battle for the second island. And we got to kill this guy. Destroy 5 goos. So is this what a goo is? Let's look at this. Goo. Large goo. It has 3 HP. That's not terrible. So let's start off by punching that dude. And then we'll move you back 1. And kill you that way. Oh, so then they turn into 2 smaller goos. I see. Okay, that makes sense. We can kill that one. And then we've got 2 more goos here. Okay, so it's basically a slime. It splits into smaller slimes every turn. But it also looks like when they split, they don't attack again. We can kill this one. Oh, I was gonna say we could do some good stuff there, but this is okay. This is fine. So we want to take you, punch you that way. That way this guy will be attacked by this enemy, right? Yep. And then we'll go... Let's see. I really want to push all these dudes out of the way. So I guess we'll do that. And then move you here. And do that. No power grid damage. We've killed 4 of 5 goos that we need. Make that 5. That's all good. And now we just need to hold on for 1 more turn. Lovely. These guys are going to be a problem, though. There's a few too many enemies here that are all attacking at once. So I'm going to have to do some blocking and things, I think. Let's see. Because we could punch this guy. Yeah, I think there's just a few too many things attacking critical systems right now for us to deal with all of it. This guy could be pushed to here. I don't see any way that we can completely negate all damage. I think we're going to have to take 1 power grid damage. These guys are both attacking the same one, though. So maybe what we should do... Let's put you here and punch this guy, all right? My mech is going to take a little damage, but it'll block a spawn. Except it won't. But either way, it'll prevent some damage from coming in. We've killed enough goos. Let's move you here and do that. And then let's go here and push this guy out of the way. We're going to take 1 power grid hit from this enemy right here. Wasn't much we could do about it. There was just too many different enemies. But other than that, we're okay. All right, so again, this is mostly fine. This guy is going to charge through and hit the power grid if I don't leave a unit right here. So maybe what we should do is kill this dude. Let's see, we got 1, 2... That would do 1. What's our attack order? This guy will attack first. I really don't like taking this much power grid damage, but I don't really see too much of an alternative at the moment. We could kill these two with a combination of the rocket, or the artillery and the punch. Or we could just kill this guy straight up. But that leaves this guy undefended. Decisions. I mean, I guess you just accept. Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move you to here. Kill that guy. Move him out of the way. Then we move you to here. Push that guy out of the way so it's not attacking power grid. I wish I could attack and then move. That would be so useful. However, oh wait. Ah, this guy attacks first. Pity. He's gonna hit the power grid. Yeah, I'm gonna lose a chunk of the power grid. There's just nothing I can do about it. So tell you what, let's get rid of this guy. Power grid's gonna get hit. That's fine. This tank has armor, which is awesome. Our grid is getting pretty low. Earn 9 reputation from missions. Nice. So that unlocked an achievement. That means we got some coins that we can use to do new mechs at the end of the run. +1 mech reactor. That's very good. Call it an airstrike. Gain 1 extra reset turn. Or +2 power grid. I'm thinking, honestly, I mean, the airstrike's pretty sweet, though. You can only use it once per battle. But still, I'll take it. All right, so now let's go spend rep. Let's see here. Buildings gain a shield after taking damage. I don't think that's that useful. Mech explodes. Grab a unit and toss it behind you. Fire non-damaging projectile. Not really interested in any of that. I think we're just going to go 1, 2, 3 and gain the grid power. And let's actually sell our Taurus class and gain another grid power. That should be good. So now we have 4 reactor cores, and we actually get 1 free power on this pilot. So let's give him +1 health. Let's go to this guy. Got 4 reactor cores we could spend. I'm thinking we'll go like so and like so. And then we have 1 left over. And let's go install, and let's actually do this shield ally. It allows you to give allies a unit of shields, which is pretty good. And then we can leave the island. And now we have unlocked Pinnacle Robotics. But I think we're going to go to the final mission, since this is the first episode, and, you know, why not? We'll dive into it. You don't have to, you can choose to do the final mission after completing 2 islands, or you can do up to 4. And the difficulty of this battle, basically how hard the enemies are, scales depending on how many islands you've completed. So now we got these remote pylons, which are basically our power grid. We have an active volcano that's going to kill anything that gets in the way. We've got some different threats and things to worry about. This is a bomb. So if I don't destroy this, it's going to hit my power grid in a couple places, and that's not good. So what we can do, let's start off by punching this guy. That'll kill both of those enemies. And I think we'll move you here, destroy the bomb so it doesn't hit my power grid. And then we'll move you back off of this lava, because this stuff is going to turn into lava, and that's no good. And then we'll just destroy that enemy as well. Our power grid is fine. We've killed 2 of the enemies. This guy still needs to go. Our only objective here is to survive. All we need to do is live. Okay, this is actually fine. I'm fine with that bomb going off. I'm not even worried about that. Ooh, although I would really like to knock this guy into that fireball. It might be doable. Let's see. So you're attacking this. This bomb is really the only thing that's throwing me off here. So I suppose we could move you to here. Punch you into the fireball, which would kill you, or we could punch this guy. But I think we want to do that. This guy will die. This guy needs to die as well, but we'll get there eventually. We'll bring you to here. What's your movement range? 4? So I could move you. I could move him to here if we do this right. Or I could just 3 damage to everything, huh? Killing itself. So we definitely don't want to be in the middle of that. That's a bad idea. So I'm thinking, let's do this. Let's put you here. You're set up to block Vex spawning right now, though, which is exactly what I want. I also don't want my power grid to be damaged there. So maybe we just leave you alone for a minute. It's kind of a weird situation. Ooh, actually, here's what we can do. We can put you right here. Do that. That'll take damage from both. And then we can finish this guy off. Once again, we take no damage. This guy's going to die from the environment. We'll block one Vec from spawning. That's going to explode, but it's not going to kill anything important. And then all we need to do is kill this guy and this guy. And this guy's going to die next turn. So actually, that's perfectly okay. Well, yeah, he'll still die. So you need to destroy that. I didn't mean to knock that into myself, but whatever. You come over here and punch that guy into lava, freeing up this guy, which we will then move out of the way and do that. So we got 3 Vex spawning in. We only need to survive for one more turn, though. So it's basically just like, don't take power grid damage. That's extremely unfortunate. Because I don't know if this guy can actually move, since he's surrounded by lava. Please tell me you can? Okay, good, he can. I was concerned. So let's think about this. You, if I push you to here, you'll attack nothing important. What's this guy do? All player units take 1 damage at the end of every turn. That's really bad. So I think what we want to do is move this guy to here. And ultimately, we're going to push this dude. We want to bring you over here. Punch that. And then, we don't want to push this dude into lava. That's a terrible plan. We'll move that to here. And do that. And then you will fire to right here, causing this guy to hit nothing important. And that should give us the win. Victory in 1 turn. Nothing important damaged. Didn't lose any power grid. Yep, there we go. Incoming seismic activity, brace yourselves. The ground's unstable while falling in. Okay. And there we go. Sending down power pylons. Keep them operational. We don't have any more. Yep. So we get our power. Our weapons cannot kill this hive. It is the island itself. Deploying a Renfield bomb. Defend it while it primes and it will destroy the hive. Okay, so we need to defend the bomb for 5 turns and not die. That's basically the whole thing that we have to do. If we can push one of these enemies into, specifically this big nasty enemy, if we can push him into something important, that would be great. A rock will fall here, killing anything in the way. That's good. I see plays. Because we can put you here. Except I don't. Because I need it to attack this spot. Or this spot with the artillery. If I wanted to push these 2. But the bomb is in the way. And it's okay to take a little power grid damage here if it comes down to it. That wouldn't be a huge deal. A nuisance for sure, but wouldn't be the end of the world. We definitely need to make sure that the bomb does not hit. Or that the bomb does not get hit. The power grid we can afford to lose. Is there any way for my artillery to hit this? I don't think there is. Not in one turn, anyway. Because I need to be... I can't be... Well... No, because this is where I would need to hit to push everything to where I want to push it. I suppose the other option... Man, I don't like any of these. I guess we'll go here. Push you. Okay. So that'll work. Then we need... We really don't want to get hit, because this guy is going to cause huge damage to anything he attacks. But I would really like for this guy to end up on top of this tile. And I think the only way to do that is with artillery. Or I could push him to here. Let's see, our punchy guy has already acted. There's also the fact that they're attacking a whole bunch of power grid stuff there as well. Oh, and this dude's going to cause 3 power grid damage? That's a lot. That's a huge amount of damage. You know what? We're going to reset. Let's reset this a little bit. I wish you could reset your deployment. But it doesn't work like that. So let's move you to here and punch you into this. That means that the falling rock will kill this guy. Then this guy's going to hit everything in front of him for 2 damage. So we really need him to end up over here, if at all possible. And it may not be possible. The problem is, the artillery just needs to be somewhere where it can't be. That's the problem. I suppose I could push him. I would still take 2 power grid damage, but I don't think that would be the end of the world. Because we could push you to here, and then use the artillery. Well, then only my tank would take damage, which wouldn't actually be that bad. So yeah, we're gonna push you like so. I'm not gonna take. I'm gonna get hit for 1, but that's fine. And then we'll go here and do that. So I lost a little bit of power, but this guy took damage, and the power grid was gonna get hit there anyway. And the bomb is still safe. So this dude is dead from the falling rock. I take 1 damage because armor. You attack, nothing important. I lost another power grid. I can only get hit 3 more times. My power grid can only get hit 3 more times. So that's not good. And this guy's threatening the Renfield bomb, because of course he is. But I see how we're going to get out of that already. So that's fine. Okay. So, what we want to do that would be no damage. We'll move you to here. do that. This dude takes 2 damage. This is an issue. That would actually be 2 more power grid damage. And I don't really have anything I can do about this, unfortunately, because artillery would not be enough. Like, I could do some, but I also need to make sure that this guy ends up on this square where the tank is at the moment. So we could finish this dude off. That would do a little bit of damage, but not enough. I think what we're going to do is finish that one off. And then we'll move you to here. And do that. That'll kill this enemy. And we're only going to have 1 power grid damage left, unfortunately. But this guy's going to die to tentacles. This part of the power grid is going to be lost completely. So I only have 1 power grid left. But we might be okay. We'll see. Looks like rock will fall here, killing any unit. Okay, that's fine. This dude needs to be moved or something. Let's move that. In fact, actually, let's actually move you up just a little bit. We'll push you on top of this. No special effect. You kill that. So that's done. And then you destroy that. And now we're still okay. Falling rocks aren't going to hit any of my guys. He's not going to attack anything important. We'll block 1 spawn. And now we just have to worry about these guys. Oh, and lovely. He's got me blocked or whatever. Oh, that's really bad. Okay. So let's think about this for a minute. This is the last turn. I just need to live through this turn, and then I'll be fine. I wish I could artillery myself. That would be kind of nice, actually. But I think the answer is to move you to here. And do that. And then move you to here. And do that, which kills you. Move that. Do this so it hits nothing important. End the turn. We lose no units. And now the Renfield bomb is ready. I recommend you leave now, where you'll share a grave with the Vec. Been an honor serving the Riftwalker's commander. Our war is not yet won. Keep traveling, keep fighting. There we go. We've got other timelines to save. And boom. We've saved the world. Achievement victory. Beat the game on any length. Large explosion. All sorts of good things happening. We win. Victory. Thanks to the valiant efforts of my 3 pilots, the Vec Hive has been destroyed, saving this timeline from ultimate doom. Humanity can now begin to recover the destruction wrought by the Vec. I saved 5,000 lives on the island, 4,691 lives, and saved approximately 4.6 billion people on the Earth. A game from Subset Games, etc., etc. There you go. And now I get to pick 1 pilot to take with me to the next level, which is pretty cool. I kind of like this whole mech gains armored. That's pretty awesome. This guy also has mech XP and mech move. His special, though, gain 2 bonus XP per kill. That's not very useful. Because the thing is, he's already at max level. They can only level up a finite number of times. So I'm kind of liking this one. Mech gains armored. I think we'll keep this guy for next time. Let's also take a look and see. We have 6 tokens, so I can unlock new mechs. I think we'll do both of these two that are both worth 3. So we got the Zenith Guard, Laser Mech, Charge Mech, Defense Mech, and Blitzkrieg for a Lightning Mech, Hook Mech, and Boulder Mech. So now I can customize a squad and say, hey, I want these 3. Or I can say, I want 3 of these guys. Or I can, you know, however you want to do it, which I think will be really cool once we get everything unlocked. But that is going to do it for the first episode of Into the Breach, guys. I think for future episodes, given the length of this one, I'm probably going to break it up by island. So each island will be 1 episode or something like that. I'll figure it out. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. I hope you're looking forward to this series as much as I am. It's going to be a blast. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.